Hello, 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 all your smiling faces. Woohoo! Hello. Hey, Raul. Hello, hello.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon.
Good morning, good morning. Let's get our virtual backgrounds up.
I don't have it. Can you put it in the chat, please?
Absolutely, absolutely.
I was going to say the same thing, LaDonna. I don't have it either.
Yes, doing that now. How is everyone? Our weather changed for the 100th time this week, so I have all of that going on.
Our weather's been nice for a change. We can actually see.
Awesome.
Yay.
I think this is the first time in I don't know how long that we're no longer in a drought, which is nice, but I'm kind of sick of all the rain. Good morning, Jen. Good morning, Tamara.
Jen's here. Hi, Jen.
Good morning.
Good morning, Abby. All right, here we go.
Rahul's in the house.
Yes. And there is the background. Everyone see it?
Yeah.
No.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Nadia, are you able to change your background as well, my friend? Pam got hers. There we go. Okay, so.
Good morning, sunshines.
Good morning. All right, let's dig deep. It is Thursday, Throwback Thursday. So we're not at the end of the week. We have one more day left. Have you met all your goals for this week yet? And if not, I'd like to hear either way. Have you or have you not? Can you still accomplish them if you haven't? So let's go around the room really, really quick. In your 30-second introduction, of course, we already know your name. We can see that on the screen. Kelly is Kelly, no matter if she's speaking or not, her name is Kelly. So let's start by what your business is. You only have 30 seconds, so cut it short. And I want to know, have you made your goal? What was it? If you haven't made your goal, what is it? And are we going to be able to complete it by tomorrow? Because tomorrow's the end of the week. And how can we help you make your goal if not? And let's see. Jen looks like she's ready. So let's start with Jen and then we're going to go to Tamara.
Okay, I'm owner of Borsa Investments. We're a commercial real estate acquisition and syndication company. So we buy commercial assets all over the nation and we raise money from busy professionals to take these down. So my big goal this week was to condense all of my bank accounts. So get them in one bank, get everything, all the automatic things that go through, get them switched over. And no, I've not completed that. But today I'm actually calling two of the banks to see if I can close them like virtually, like with a phone call, or do I have to go in? So that's going to happen. If I have to go in, that has to be done today. So we're chugging along.
So it sounds like you're making big progress. And Jen, even if you don't get it completed by tomorrow evening, don't give up, because look how much you have accomplished that you would not have accomplished if you didn't set yourself that goal for this week, right?
Right.
So do you think you're going to be able to complete it all by tomorrow?
Well, I have to, because we're leaving town for a month. So if I don't get it done tomorrow, it won't be done for a whole other month. And I'm at the point where I'm like, you know what? They'll call me if my charge bounces, right? They'll be sure to tell me, and then I'll know.
That's true. You will find out one way or another, right?
Sure.
I like your attitude on that. I love it. I love it. All right. Jen, in the chat, I would love for you to go ahead and put your information, whatever information you want us to know. Do you have an event coming up? Do you have a workshop? Are you selling tickets for something? Do you need help with something? And your appointment link at least in there. And let's get that done. And then it looks like Tamara's talking. So we'll come back to Tamara and we will go to, nope, Tamara's ready. Okay.
I was practicing.
Yep.
Okay, so my business is Just For You life coaching for restarting you. I provide I help women over 50 rediscover their purpose, help reignite their motivation, and help find clarity and direction so that they can restart, so they can start thriving in their life again. It's a little shaky, but I'm getting better at that 30-second one. Anyway, my goals for this week have not been met, but I was supposed to make 5 videos a day, not from LaDonna, but somebody told me I needed to. And then I was also supposed to update my email list. I have not done that yet either. I will be finishing that up, probably not today, but I will get it done. So that's what my goal is. I'm done.
Wonderful, Tamara. So let's talk about these 5 videos a day. You've been doing at least 1 or 2 a day already. So instead of leaping from 1 to 2 to 5, that's a huge leap. Try to do maybe 1 or 2. Keep your 1 or 2 down, then add 1 the next day. Because 5 videos a day is really hard. I'm guessing that this person probably asked for 2 minutes or under, correct? Okay, so they're real. So that makes it easier since they're 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be making them for reels for Facebook.
Yeah.
That way I can switch them from Facebook to all the other social
Exactly.
media sites at the same time.
Yes.
So that's what it is.
So don't stress out after on that. I love it when you have these big goals, but remember, like a little frog, take it 1 lily pad at a time. Because 5 a day is hard to do sometimes. Even though they're 2 minutes, you got to think about what you want to talk about. How are you going to shorten it down to 2 minutes and still get all the juicy stuff in there? Because the burger still needs to be juicy no matter what you put in it or take out of it. So remember that, okay? And then, yes, emails are so important. Even if you just add a couple every day, it makes a huge difference. So again, 1 lily pad at a time. So let's now, Tamara, it's your turn to put everything into the chat that you would like for us to know. But if there's anything we can help you with, like if I know Tamara has an event coming up, she needs you to run over there and buy her ticket for that. Tamara, make sure you put the link. Well, she doesn't have her link yet, so we'll have that next time, and she's gonna give you that all in a message anyway later on. So just Tamara, put the date of that event and the time so people can start putting it on their calendars, please. We will go to Kelly and then we're going to go to Raul, please.
Hello, everybody. My business is Kelly Doran, and it's Kelly with an IE. And I guide people through a dynamic program focused on personal growth and financial education. By investing in themselves with unique products, members can not only expand their knowledge through digital courses, but also have an opportunity to significantly increase their initial investment, turn 125 into 500. So that's what I'm working on. As for my goal, I have one of them completed. So besides this business, I'm really trying to focus on my whole food plant-based eating. So I'm working with a couple of other gals. We meet once a week. And my goal this week was to get a lead magnet, something I can use. And then the next step eventually is going to be an email list. But I know everybody has email lists and all of that, but this is something so new to me that I'm working on because I'm not just focusing on my, affiliate network marketing business. So yeah, it's a big step. So I have my lead magnet. Now the next step they want me to do is get my Facebook page up and running, or my community, sorry, and then start inviting people to the community. And as I invite, collect their emails so that when I do eventually get this list, I'll have something to go with.
That is wonderful, Kelly. And the good thing is you already have 8 of us on your email list. If you don't, you're going to get it today because everyone's
Right.
putting their emails in the chat because Kelly needs them. If you haven't put them in the chat yet, excuse my voice. I became sick yesterday and it's been coming on for a while. So bear with me. We're going to put those emails in the list so that we can help Kelly out with those. And then Kelly, again, one lily pad at a time, just start collecting them.
Mhm.
You know, over time, you'll look up and you'll have 1,000 on your email list before you know it. Then it'll be 2,000. But I want to say one quality thing here. Quality emails, not quantity emails. Don't let anyone talk you into buying an email list. This is my personal opinion and
Okay.
personal opinion only. Some people will say buy it. I'm saying for me and my business, I want quality. I want my emails going out to people that want to look at them, want to see them, want to
Mhm.
open them. When you
Right.
start buying them, everyone doesn't want to see them or open them. And then it starts spamming. So my only 2 cents. So Raul, come on down, my friend.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon to you all. Hope everyone is having an amazing day wherever you are. It's always amazing to see all of you, Kelly, Nadia, Tamara, Jen, Abby, Dar, and LaDonna, you as well. Thank you so much for putting this together. All right. So let's go with 2 things. I have LaDonna. One is I have actually this week I made it my duty to people who I speak to ask them this question. Do you know who I am? And do you know what I do? And have you ever Googled me? See, I have not been doing this for more than the past 6 years. I've been doing this, and people do not know who I am, and people keep thinking I just started up. So now my disappointment is I love how LaDonna was explaining to Tamara about her videos and everything. So it takes me time, and I'm nobody's coach, and I have a group of people who are life coaches who I send out emails and instructions that we are having a mental health conference in Times Square, New York. And I don't understand if anyone who is speaking on my stage has it in their mind that it's not a virtual event. And if they don't understand how amazing it is, the theater that I got, the spotlight they're having, this is exactly what you want to do on a TED Talk. And this is what Rise bringing for you on your trauma talks. And this has been so difficult. Out of 10 people, I just got replies from 3. LaDonna, exception, you are sick, and you did message me about that. But I have another person who is part of this group that I'm very disappointed in, because when the person comes out on these talks, the first thing they ask you is, how am I going to help you? What can I do for you? Just recently on LaDonna's platform, and that person has not shared one single post. But if Dr. Pat says it, they are doing it for a virtual event. But this is something major, and they do not share anything. It's like you're not proud of where you're going to be. Well, let me tell you, this is going to be an amazing event. And that's my only obstacle. What makes me happy right now? My podcast. Some of you don't know about it. But guess what? When I look at ticket sales for the event and I see this person, I go like, who's that? And I was like, oh my God, she was watching my podcast last week. She just got a ticket to be at the conference. Those are the beautiful things. But the people I look forward to stand with me is disappointing me. And that's sad because guess what? They call themselves life coaches. And if you're a life coach, you should be able to be coached. And Ra sent a video telling everyone, I am no one's coach. I'm only here to direct for us to have an amazing and successful, beautiful event. And that's all I've been trying to do. That's my only hiccup.
So Raw, what kind of help do you still need for us to succeed at this event? What else do you need? how can we help you be successful, for all of us to be successful for this huge spotlight?
Well, I know Jen Fallon could come set up a table and tell everyone about Vosa. I know Dar and Abby could take a drive into New York City to support their number one, because they're in Canada. If they take a lovely drive down, it's a long weekend, and come and hear LaDonna do her thing on stage, that's gonna make me happy. I mean, that's three amazing people right there. I know Jen sent you that message and told you that she doesn't do trauma talks, but I know she can bring it and tell these people how they can get their finances up there. It's New York City. You actually give me a great idea, Jen, when with Vosa, because I know we have reps over here. So I think I have a call card from one of them was at the Business Expo. So amazing.
Greatness, greatness. Raw, they will not be able to watch this event virtually, correct? It's only in person. That's what
Yeah,
I,
but the beautiful thing is, just like TED Talk, what I'm presenting, that's why I'm paying a lot of money for the camera crew. The video that's gonna go up afterwards gonna be just as in person. It's gonna be, and the thing is, it's gonna be, the spotlight is basically on you. The spotlight is on you. The whole entire theater faces you. You don't have to look all over the place. You're not going to be walking all over a stage, even though you have a big stage. Your spotlight is on you. You got that crowd in front of you, just like how you're looking here. It's just going to be people, and the lights is on you. That's how amazing it is.
beautiful. All right. That is beautiful. All right. So now let's go to Dar. Come on down.
Hello and good morning, everybody from beautiful sunny Northern Ontario in Canada. And I design greeting cards that are made just for you, and that would make your loved ones all feel warm and fuzzy inside. And as for events, I can only mention Abby's event, which is this evening at 7 p.m. Central. Oh, there is another event, my virtual birthday party coming up on June 13th. From, did we say 2 to 4 or 2 to 6? Something like that, LaDonna?
So I'm thinking probably 3 to 5. Thank you, Jen. Will be the time, but we'll get everything out here in the next week.
Oh, sounds good.
So we will be celebrating Dar's 60th birthday. So it's 30 times 2, as we say, 30 times 2. So what was your goal this week, Dar?
Oh, my goal this week is to finish Connie's cards.
And do you think it's going to be done by tomorrow night?
Good, very good chance.
All right, all right. All right. So let's get it done. Is there anything we can do to help you with that?
I don't know how.
I don't think so either. Okay.
Just go, give me lots of support.
There you go. There you go. We can do that.
I got a race to win.
There you go. Abby, come on down.
Well, I have the Computer Angel business where I fly in to help you with your computer woes and give you more safety. So what would happen if your computer crashed right now, and how would it affect your business? We all rely on our computers heavily now. So book a tech call with me and I'll fly in to help you. And my goals, I am actually behind, but Friday I have a lot of spare time, so I'm going to use it to get caught up on my 3 calls a day.
Very good, Abby. Very good. Very good. So you keep getting those calls in. My goal this week was to do contact 3 new people per day. And I had to cancel 2 of those appointments yesterday. So hopefully I will somehow, as long as my voice keeps up, get those caught up this afternoon and tomorrow. And then I have a project to finish so that I can spotlight even more with Raul's event that I need to try to get done this afternoon and get over to him. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So, all right. All right. So let's turn, Nadia, what goals did you have this week? And did you get those wrapped up yet?
Well, I had several goals and I completed one. The other one is in work. I'm waiting for answer from hotel, and that will, it's on works. And the another one that I completed.
Awesome. Awesome. Woohoo. All right. Is there anything we can do to help you get you finished up for the week, Nadia?
Yes, actually. If you know anybody that want to travel, I can save them money. If you can send them to me, that will be great. Referral for me. That will be great. Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome.
Can I chime in?
All right. So if you're traveling anywhere, I know that Nadia looked at hotels for me and found some hotels and she could save me money on. So I'll be looking into that. And then some other things that she's doing for me as well. So, it's all good. Before I forget, Sherry's event is starting in about 3 or 4 minutes now. She already knows I will be on, if any way possible, around 12:30. So if you did not buy your ticket on, when was it? Earlier in the week when we were together, grab that link and get over there when we are finished here and join her. Hear other speakers speak about how to build your business. Raul, did you have a question, dear?
Oh, for Nadia, you're doing that flight and travel stuff. You as well, come put up a table and tell people about it. Let them buy from you.
It's not a flight. It is a hotel, cruises, get-togethering. I can get you can get actually a conference room with a lot of discount and things like that. So just give me a call, better call Nadia, and we can discuss that. I don't want to take up time over here. Thank you.
That'll be awesome. All right. So with all of that said, we're going to turn the next 25-ish minutes over to Nadia, the evolution in today's events from past to present. Take it away, Nadia.
Well, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody having a wonderful day and planning for a greater weekend. LaDonna asked me to tell you about the difference between today's events and 3 decades ago. That's how I went far. I tell you what, one of the most thing that happened during these 30 years, it is technology. And we all have to get our hands into the technology. I cannot say enough about technology. Everything you want to do these days is technology. And one of the things that happened that make it worse, I mean, it's even more with technology, it was COVID-19. So COVID bring everybody in that platform, the computer, the technology, everybody doing a Zoom calls, everybody getting together with things. That is one of the most important things that happened during these decades. It was 2020. That's when the COVID happened. So that's the thing. And with all that said, social media is one of the biggest platforms for you to do any kind of event. any networking. I mean, even these days that they do the funeral over the internet, they do the baby showers, birthdays, women's giving birth, you know, all of that is through Zoom and FaceTime. So that is one of the most important things that happen. So, the other thing is sustainability. So, you guys know that 30 years ago and today, we were all together. There was no kind of beginning out together. So that's another thing that is the technology took it over. Or invitations. Those days we have to write them all up. Now it's with email, get register over here, link, all that stuff is going on. So that is writing a note, writing a card is kind of when you get a card in the mail, it's kind of a oh, so surprise. Yes. And the modern events are mostly with the going with the technology. You see your background as a technology of the background right now. We're having it. And back then there was no decorations that people do a decor. Or now these days, everywhere you go, you have the decor. Those days we had the cameras to take a picture. These days we have our cell phone to take a picture, videos, all that is combined very, very small and very, very in actually very technology. And I was trying to compare their birthdays. A similar thing with networking, actually, we can say. Everything is with technology. Back then, you will get a simple cake and write your note for RSVP, mail it, and then you will receive who is coming to your birthday, to your party, whatever it is. These days, how we do it? We do it with links. We do message people. It depends on who it is. Text them. You know, just like that, everything changed. So, and right now, more people are actually looking for themes. Okay, what is your theme? So we need to go with the theme. Theme is, okay, and we need to do a decoration with the theme, the cake with the theme, the background with the theme. Everything is even your napkins and plates is with the theme. So that is the whole difference between back and now. So, and also back then we had the traditional wedding. Now the weddings are all depends on bride and groom, how they want to do it. They want to stand out from their friends. They want to do something different than everybody else. They want to do a destination wedding. It's not like before that we have the church wedding. You go to the church, you have the ceremony there, and then you go to your venue and do a party. Now it's all combined sometimes. You go beach wedding, river wedding. I mean, it's endless, the naming of the where you can have the wedding and where you are doing the wedding. So that is all with time. And if I can remember correctly, back then we had a small TV, usually was a black and white, then become a color TV, and that was the only entertainment that we had. Now, look at it. You have Netflix. You can watch it on your phone. You can watch it on your computer. You can watch it. It's endless. So the technology is one of the biggest things that happened in last 30 decades that 3 decades, I mean, that actually it is, you can sense it, you can feel it, you can actually go with it. That is the basic. So everything is with the theme, everything is new, everybody want to do everything different. So that is basically what is coming down to. And mostly, the other thing I looked at, it was bridal shower. Bridal showers is just like anything else. It's all about theme. Even right now, bridal showers are mostly couple shower. They are actually together. They want to experience the same thing. They want to be together. They even have the bachelorette and bachelor party together. So that is another new thing that came out, instead of back then was all about gifts. These days is all about saving and how they can save and how they can have the greatest memory with whatever they have. So actually we have to kind of say thank you to the technology, because it costs that from the cost is less costly. And there are also a lot of skill workshops right now going on for the people who want to scale up their games with the technology, with events, with anything that you want to do. And I'm offering that to you guys, that I can help you out with that. And if you want, how much time I have? Do I have?
You have some more time. You have about 5 minutes if you want it.
Okay, I was gonna ask if anybody have a question about any of these. I will be glad to answer them, and then go back to whatever.
Well, let's go ahead and do that then. So who has questions or comments for Nadia?
I do. So Nadia, so I know each event is different, right? And each event, you know, like a baby shower is far smaller than a wedding. So do you have a template, like an event planning template for each of these things? Or do you just let them, you know, say what they want and you just plug in the holes?
Okay, I do it 2 ways. You know, I always have a backup plan for a plan. So, and so this is, I first offer my client to tell me what they want. If it's they don't know what it is, you know, they're asking me question, I give them ideas. From the ideas, they can, I'll ask them, go see which one you like best and think about it. If you come up with another idea, let me know, and we go from there. So basically the thing I'm saying is I want what's best for my client, whatever they think. I want to put myself in their mind and create the thing that they want, not my idea, not my, you know, I have the things that I can, okay, we have like, we missed the decoration, what you want for decoration. I have those things. I can pull it up and add it into your things that you want to do, or the budget, or whatever it is that you are missing. I can, you know, I will come and tell you, you are missing this, what you want to do. Did I answer your question? Thank you.
How about you, Kelly? You had a question?
It wasn't a question. It was just listening to Nadia about then and now. I had a conversation with a friend yesterday, and she's probably about 67, so just a little bit older than me. And it was all about like she was trying to learn Pinterest, and I was talking about these ebooks we have for Facebook marketing or Instagram marketing that you can literally learn from. And she was just like, oh, this technology, I don't understand it. I can't handle it. And it's like, if you're going to run an online business, you need to stop shying away from it and take the bull by the horn, because it's just moving even faster than I think. I think it's moving faster than it ever has before. So if you're not at least learning something, you're going to be lost completely.
Exactly, yes.
It's technology's not going to stop growing. It's just not. I mean, we were just having the conversation with our middle grandson, which is 16, that probably by the time his children, which, you know, God, I'm hoping at least 10 more years or more, that they may see flying cars and things that we've never seen before. And there's going to be so many more changes just by the, I mean, just thinking in my age, by the time I have great grandchildren. I mean, that's almost scary. But look how many changes there has been since I was a child and my children were children, and now their children are children. So many changes. I mean, God forbid if they walked in the house and there was a big yellow phone hanging on the wall, they would think, what? Where's the picture, Mama? Where's the screen? Right? You know, so you know, and I mean, you know, I told my husband my laptop's getting too heavy for me to carry at the airport. You know, I traveled twice within like 6 weeks there, and that laptop's getting heavier. It's only a couple of years old, and I bought the lightest laptop there was at that time. And now he's like, LaDonna, they make them smaller and they make them thinner. And I don't use the laptop to look at except when I am on a trip, because when I'm at home, I have a big screen hooked up to it. So there's so many options out there. I didn't even have a computer or laptop or anything when I was a child. And look at it today, every child carries a Chromebook at school, starting in what, 3rd grade now? So, I mean, it's technology is not going to stop growing, Kelly. I'm glad you brought that up. And that's why I love Throwback Thursdays. When I put this program together, I mean, gosh, I think I'm going on the 3rd year of having Throwback Thursdays. And I love it every time because it makes us remember back then that we forget in today's world and how far we've came. Some people thinks it's worse. Some people thinks it's better. It doesn't matter. It's not going away. So thank you, Kelly, for reminding us change, because it's not going to stop. Yes. Tamara, I know you always have questions. I don't know why you don't have your hand up.
Well. Questions. I'm not sure about a question, but Nadia, you're awesome. Okay, I do have a question. Which is better for you? Do you like to do in-person events better or online person events?
Okay. That is a very good question. I love belly to belly. That's my personal, I love it, because when you are with other people, you can feel their energy much better than from the event on a Zoom. And that energy make you to soar higher. That's me. So I don't know.
You know what? Belly to belly. I love that. I just love that when she said belly to belly.
I like it.
And
Yeah.
Raul is back there going, yes, to everything Nadia is saying. And this is awesome. Awesome. Raul.
Well, I love it. I said amen because let me tell you, nothing beats in person. I love being on a stage rather than these virtual. I'm sorry to say, I know everyone's event brings so much different type of values and I learn a lot. It's just sometimes I sit there for 6 to 7 hours and I realize this is not for me. But when I'm in person, at least I have that connection with the person in a different way. But everyone is great. But I want to tell you when you were talking about Nadia, when you were talking about all these virtual stuff that happens, let me tell you this. You still got to go the old school way because I'm sure that, LaDonna, how many people do you know in New York besides Raw? Okay. So think about 20,000 of this is floating around New York City, and who did not know LaDonna knows this person on this folder, this poster called LaDonna. And that has nothing to do with the 600 and something impressions it has on LinkedIn and only on one of the posters. So you see, versus what you're seeing in hand, even though it goes in the garbage, at least 20,000 people still, the old school way works. It still works sometimes, but we need the social media world as well. So it works both hand in hand accordingly. If I know if Jen Fallon goes out, Jen, I'm sure you have one of those digital cards. But then you will meet those people that goes like, oh my God, I'm still not accustomed with that. Do you have a regular card? And they're gonna ask you for a regular business card because I go through that all the time. So it works hand in hand, and I love it. I love what you did. I love what you said today.
And you know, Rob,
Thank you.
that takes me back to these QR codes. Do you know how many people? So my daughter is a manager in a downtown bar and grill type environment in downtown Plano, Texas, a large city and downtown restaurant. And when COVID hit, they went all to QR codes to get the menus. Oh my gosh. And I was one of them. I hated that when it first started, hated it. But now I'm just accustomed to there's going to be places I go that I must use a QR code to check in, log in, to reserve my seat, whatever. But how many people still to this day, and COVID is behind us years now, hard to think, but it's been years now since COVID really hit us hard, that still don't know what a QR code is and how to use it or don't want to use it. And it's amazing. It just takes some people longer because you have to remember everyone doesn't do what we do, guys. Everyone doesn't do what we do. And I put in the comments a little bit, or yes, tap to pay, Tamara, tap to pay. That's right. And I still have one of my old cards that don't do tap to pay. And my daughter's like, oh my God, Mom, you've got to tell the bank to give you a new card. Now, my husband has a newer one because someone tried to use his number and they sent him a new card out, but mine is several years old and mine doesn't have that little thing tap to pay on it. And so I have to still get to the bank and have them give me a new card. That about drove her crazy. She's like, you are still in the dinosaur years. I'm like, no, I didn't even know anything about it because I don't use my card that much. I'm a cash girl. I love my cash. If I have cash and I can spend it, then I know I'm not overspending. I like my cash. But when my daughter got married, we didn't buy invites, those paper invitations. And I know when Mark and I got married, I know 41 years ago will be this Tuesday, guys. But when I was doing our wedding, I spent hours on picking out the correct invitation that fit me and him both. Hours. And staying in the budget of where we needed to be at because they were pretty expensive. Well, when my daughter got married right before COVID hit, she got married in February and then COVID hit us just a couple of months later. She did all of her invites by Facebook. Everyone went on there and said, I'm coming, I'm not coming, I'm coming. 76 people later, we had our list. So much easier. And she could do there's somewhere they could do an online, like a miniature website. So they could put their updates, their, what do they call it? Their registry list and all of that. When the baby shower for the 5-year-old, the same thing. She went on Facebook events and she did her baby shower registry, the invite. I mean, look how easy that is. But we did have the wedding in person and we did have the baby shower in person. But look how many funerals I have watched virtually now. And thank goodness back in the day, these soldiers were able to see their babies born by phone. It wasn't really video big time. It started by cell phones. And now they can see when they can't get home, when in the war during Afghanistan and all that, they weren't able to come home. They could still see the babies born though. How amazing is that? And then it's even more amazing when we have Abby to say, Abby, I've got this coming up. I need to make sure my tech is all in line, right? So it's like Raw said, we're kind of a bundle package. You have to have both worlds now. Both worlds really to be there. So Dar, Abby, do you guys have anything to put in on this?
Go ahead, Abby.
Just the fact that Nadia, you did a great job.
Thank you, Abby.
How about you, Dar?
I liked when she talked about the different things that from the past that are no longer big. Like you talked about, I have attended a wedding where we were invited by Facebook and I saw all that list. It was a while back. But yeah, no, but yeah, I liked it. I always like reminiscing in the past. So but Nadia, you did a good job, and I liked Tamara's question too about what you like to do, and I had to laugh too when you said belly to belly. So I just never heard that before. So yeah, great job, Nadia.
Thank you.
Nadia, you've been with us a short time, but from the first time you spoke to this time that you have spoken has been completely a turnaround for you, my friend. I want you to go back and watch the videos and when you get a chance and look at them and see how much difference that you have turned around your voice, your personality, your admiration, everything. Just everything has changed so much. And I don't know if you know it or not, but Nadia and I did not know each other until March. Was it March? We met in March in Las Vegas when we were out there for training. You never know. You never know when you're going to find that person that belongs in your bubble. That little spot was missing. So I'm blessed to have Nadia with us. She brings another piece of personality we didn't already have. So I love that, Nadia. Thank you. Is there any?
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you to inviting me over here, and I appreciate you for everything that you're doing at this platform and for everybody. You are an angel.
Thank you. I always tell people I'm blessed that we have this membership that we have because we are true value and we support each other. We're here for each other somehow, way, shape, or form. It may not be exact. It may not be the same every time, but we all know it's in love. So with that said, I think I took a snapshot earlier. Let me get that up for us because I would love for us to all go over to your social media and put in there what you've loved about Nadia's speech today, about how we've changed and grown. And oh, there we go. Raul took care of it. Thank you, Raul. So there's a couple of different snapshots for you. Go over to your social media, tell everyone what you've learned, what you've remembered, from past to present, and keep in mind that, let everyone know that Nadia can be their girl for all of their parties, in person and in present, because, when I have my event locally, she's going to fly in for it. So, I mean, you know, that's just something her and I have put together so that everyone will have it. And she'll be here to help do that support thing and speak and be there to make sure everyone's happy. So let's get over to our social media. And what are y'all laughing about? Oh, darn. She
Laura
must be
keeps
working
looking
on
down
her.
and Maru's trying to take a picture of us.
Oh, okay. I was thinking maybe she's working on her cards or something while she's out of here. Anyway, so, and then go
Looking up.
over to our page, Facebook, and put the picture in, tell people what they missed, because guess what? Everyone wasn't able to be here. And please, please don't forget about Sherry's event. If you don't already have a ticket, go over and get your ticket and get in there. She's got, I think it's 5 different speakers, all phenomenal, and you'll love everything they have to say. And you know, if Sherry's involved, it's quality. So have a beautiful day. And no events next week, but the week after on the 28th will be our next event. Raul.
LaDonna,
Yes.
you guys email me. I also just bringing out soon my new magazine called Resilience. Let the Silence Speak. It's a silence breaker magazine where people don't want to come on camera to tell their stories. So basically, you can write me an article and I can write up about you, what you do, and your trauma story. If you can't bring it out from here, at least bring it out on paper and pen, and we'll put it in the article for you.
That would be awesome, Raul. Thank you. Thank you. I love magazine articles. Now, will this be printed or all virtual, Raul?
Virtual and printed. I'm working on how we're getting it to be marketed for it to go out there. It's a big project. We're working on it.
Yes,
But it will be amazing.
back in
It's
the
no
day, I used
gossip.
to do magazines, and way back, we used to print them and everything. That was the hardest thing. How are we going to market it?
Well, the greatest part about it is we already know the digital part, how it goes out and getting a website for that. That's the easiest part. But let me tell you this, how many magazines you see, you might see Oprah's story pop up. You might see Robert Downey Jr. You might see even the president of the United States story going to pop up about whatever. But in that magazine has gossip, it has drama, it has everything that's normal. But we are going to put only resilient stories. We're only going to put people's struggles as well as the little ads and who they are. So that makes it different.
You know how it makes a difference? You never know who's going to read it that really needs it, that you're going to help change their lives. That's the only reason I do my story. Only reason. So, all right. See you later, guys. Bye.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Dar, did you save the chat?
Thank you. Come on.
Thank you, Nadia. Bye. Bye, Dar.
Thank you, LaDonna. Love you. We'll talk soon.
Bye.
Bye.